thank you so much for deciding to join me for our Meditation Monday. I'm really, really happy to be up early and guiding this meditation with you because it is one of my very favorite parts of my practice, to have a personal meditation practice. It's really done a lot for me, for my emotional and mental and physical health, as well as my spiritual well-being, and everything in between. So the beautiful thing about meditation is that you can do it anywhere, in anything, anytime, whatever it is you need. I am still all comfy cozy. I've got on jammies, and I am just here in my little space that I've carved out in my home, my little meditation space. So you can use whatever it is that you love or that will get you grounded and centered. I'm going to adjust this just a little bit. There we go. Yeah. So as you can see, I've got quite a few little things here with me to help me on this meditation journey. I like to stay snuggled up as best I can, so I like to have lots of sweaters and lots of blankets around. I've got some crystals and some stones that mean a lot to me, or that help me focus my energy or my intention based on what it is I'm wanting to achieve that day. I've got incense burning and candles burning and some meditation books rolling around, all kinds of things that I use at different times, different ways throughout my meditation practice. I am happy to chat more about those. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments. We've got a lot of books, a lot of apps, a lot of podcasts, all kinds of references and guides to help you out if you're wanting it or looking for it. But for us, for this morning, we will get rolling. Before we really settle into a posture, especially because it's so early in the morning, I just wanted to give us a little bit of space to sort of get some wiggles out, to get stretched and lengthened with our body a little bit so that we can settle into a nice, easy seat. So wherever you are, taking that nice seat, whatever feels good, we're just going to inhale nice and tall. And take your right hand, let it loop your left wrist, and stretch to the side. Oh, this is one of my favorites first thing in the morning, to feel all of this length through your side body, your ribs. And come on back to center. We're going to switch our grip, come the other way. On back to the middle and just twist over your right shoulder. We just want to create a little space in our spine, through our abdominals. Deep breath in and unwind. Inhale, we'll stretch it back up. Exhale to reverse. Nice deep inhale here, and bring it back to center. Finding a little space through our hips, we're going to take a pigeon pose. So bring your feet to the mat, take your left ankle, cross it over your right knee. I keep getting mixed up now that I'm not in front of real humans. It's weird to not mirror. So you can bring your arms behind you. You can use them as a little support as you lift your heart. If you want it, scooch that heel a little closer to your booty. Just breathe deep into that hip. One more breath right here. Good. We're going to release those legs. You can windshield wiper them or shake them out. And we'll take our opposite side, crossing that opposite ankle. Ooh. So we want to give it a little strong flex in this foot that's lifted. It just helps protect our knee joint, keeps us nice and in line so we're not over rotating anything. Good. Couple more rounds of breath right into this hip. One more. Good. Release it. Let it go. Shake it out. One more little stretch. Draw the soles of your feet together. We're going to take some cat-cow tilts with our spine right here. So on our inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin. Exhale, send your spine backwards, look down to your belly button. Just take a few rounds just like that. And give yourself 3 more. Take one last round. Good. We'll come right back to center. Lift through your rib cage and fold over your lap. You can let your head and neck drop. Almost imagine you're trying to smell your toes. And inhale, we'll sit right back up, nice and easy. Good. So now that we've got our blood flowing just a little bit, we've got those muscles a little bit loosened, we're going to find a nice, easy seat. So that can be a traditional Sukhasana, legs crossed right here. If it feels good for you, you can take a half lotus or a full lotus, whatever's right. Maybe none of those things are right today and you want to lean against the wall or you want to stretch your legs out nice and long. Whatever it is, however you can feel settled is totally fine. My posture changes daily. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Lately, I really like to be up on a blanket. I've been kind of doing this since I sprained my ankle last year, and I think it just puts a little less pressure on that ankle joint that presses the mat. I know it's been a full year and a lot of that is in my mind now, but I'm going to hold on to it for just a little bit longer. It still feels pretty safe for me, so I'm going to keep on. As we get settled, get yourself snuggled in however you need. Grab blankets, grab socks, grab sweaters, grab a sip of your tea. And once you are feeling right, take that nice easy seat, stack your shoulders up over your hips. We're gonna lift through our belly button. So pull your belly button up to your heart and back to your spine. Give yourself a couple shoulder rolls up and back and down. Sweater isn't great for shoulder rolls. And one last one, all the way up to your ears, back and down. Good. You can begin to close your eyes down. Just take some nice deep inhales right here. Start to feel that little shift in your energy as you drop your tailbone, lift your heart, lengthen your neck. Even those 3 little minor mini movements how those can shift your body, shift your mind. And we'll start to allow ourselves to relax down through your legs. So think about releasing through your inner and outer thighs. Let that become heavy. Begin to release the space behind your knees and all the way down your shins, across the soles of your feet, and even in between your toes. We let our shoulder blades drop down. So they're pressing against the back of your ribs, creating a nice long collarbone, lots of length, lots of opening through your heart. Allow your elbows to hang heavy and soft. Your hands can come wherever is comfortable. They might rest on your thighs, palm down or palm up. So that can depend on what kind of energy you're wanting to create today or what kind of intentions you're wanting to set. If you're already feeling a little stressed out about our Monday morning, if you feel a little scattered, your mind won't quite settle down, maybe take your palms down. Give yourself some grounding energy, pressing into the earth. If you're feeling still a little sleepy, you need some energy, you need some motivation, go ahead and flip those palms up so the backs of your hands rest on your thighs. So we're sending that energy upward towards our heart, our crown. We're also coming into this position of receiving, of being open. If you'd like to take this time today to become a little more connected to yourself internally, allowing yourself to sort of shut out outside influences or just tune in a little deeper to your own body and mind, you can take your hands into a little bowl in your lap, maybe even let your thumbs touch. Honestly, there's no wrong answers. Whatever placement feels natural, whatever placement you're connecting with today. As we begin to feel settled through legs and through arms, start to allow yourself to relax through your throat, through your jaw. You might even want to swallow once or twice, releasing all of those muscles. Allow yourself to let go of the skin around your eyes and ears. That little space across your forehead, between your eyebrows. We release where we can. We don't want to do any more work than we have to. So we let go of anything that's not helpful or beneficial. So we can focus that strength and focus that energy where it is serving us, where it is supporting. In our posture today, our meditation, our easy seat, we're going to think about building that strength through your abdominals. So you want to lift up through your pelvic floor, lift up through your belly button, drop your tailbone down. So we start to be able to stack our spine, stack your vertebrae nice and tall, one right on top of the other, like we were building blocks. we start to feel this duality of energy, this tailbone rooting down into the mat, grounding through, almost as though you were creating a taproot, like a plant, reaching into the earth. And continuing with that plant analogy, our spine builds up like a tree trunk, strong and straight. And the crown of your head, that tip top of your skull, starts to stretch tall for the ceiling or for the sky, as though it were reaching for the sun. Now that we've become a little more settled in our body, a little grounded, we start to bring our awareness to our mind. Just notice what thoughts and feelings are floating around up there. Notice what is holding on, what's gripping that we can't quite release. Without judgment, without critique, without even trying to change it yet. Just see where you are. See what's happening. Then, as you're ready, draw that awareness, that attention into your breath. Feel it traveling all the way down to your diaphragm, that space right below your ribs and above your belly. If you're having a hard time connecting to that idea, you can even place a hand right there, just above your belly button. Notice how it opens wide, expanding outward and down on your inhale. And how it draws back in, contracting back to our midline on our exhale. So we let that inhale breath fill us up. Tailbone to crown, every ounce of our torso expanding and opening with that breath. On our exhale, we use our muscles, we use our strength to press everything out. Our ribs contract back to center, diaphragm lifts up, sternum presses down. That whole trunk of your body working to press into that exhale. And starting nice and easy today, we're going to take a measured breath. Begin with a 5 count. Inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5. As you're ready, nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue that count on your own. Just allow yourself to focus into your breath. Give yourself permission to begin to release those other thoughts, those other feelings. And allow your mind to be drawn to that count, that 5 and 5. To be drawn to how your breath feels and your body feels in your space. If you're struggling with that 5 count, notice anywhere you can create a little more room, a little more depth. Maybe you need to draw that breath in a little deeper on your inhale, or expand your body, your rib cage a little wider. Maybe you need to slow down your exhale, becoming very mindful, very specific. If you're feeling good and confident with that 5 count, maybe increase it to 7 or 8. If you're feeling wild, try for 10. If you find your mind beginning to wander, just gently draw it back to your breath, back to your count. See if you can allow yourself to settle into these next few rounds of breath. You can allow yourself to release worry or concern, stress or anxiety. I promise I'm here breathing with you. I won't just leave you here. You don't even have to open your eyes. Just breathe. Give yourself one more round of breath with that count. Whatever number you're at. And then allow your breath to fall back to a normal pace. A little less controlled. And just notice how that feels. Notice any buoyancy or lightness in your body. Maybe any fatigue. Whatever it is, wherever it is, just take it in and honor it. On your next inhale, we'll draw our arms up overhead. Exhale brings palms to touch and hands to your heart. Allow your chin to drop down. Maybe bringing fingertips to forehead or to nose. Just notice that stretch down the back of your neck, maybe between your shoulder blades. We'll take 2 rounds of breath. Drop your palms. Give yourself some half circles with that neck rolling from ear to ear. And take 2 rounds of breath right here. Draw your chin back to center. Lift your nose nice and easy. Give yourself a couple blinks. Open up your eyes. Beautiful. You might find you want to stretch your legs out just a little bit. Maybe circle through ankles or toes. Maybe repeat some of our twists or that side body stretch we took at the top of our meditation. Whatever it is your body is craving, go ahead and give it to it. I can't say thank you enough for joining me in this meditation. You are all so beautiful. I appreciate you so, so much. If you'd like, you can draw your hands to your heart. We bow our heads and we say namaste.